Hey, it's me again, and today I'm talking to a friend, let's call her Maya, who just asked whether a high-end massage chair is worth the living room real estate. She's been juggling a desk job, a side hustle, and a couple of just because kids, and every evening she's left feeling like the day's tension is glued to her shoulders. I'm not trying to sell you anything yet, I just want Maya, and anyone watching, to feel confident before she clicks the buy button. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So, what makes a massage chair a smart purchase versus a pricey piece of furniture that just sits there? For most people, the decision hinges on a handful of practical questions. Will it actually loosen the knots that an ordinary back rub never reaches? Can it run quietly enough so you don't have to mute the TV while you unwind? Does the footprint fit in a typical bedroom or home office? And how much hassle is the setup? And finally, does it replace enough trips to a spa or physio that the price makes sense over the long term? Those are the same concerns that showed up in dozens of reviews and forums when I dug into the JQslycdmv luxury massage chair. First off, let's talk about the space it occupies. The chair is about the size of an average recliner, roughly 3 feet wide and 4 feet deep. If you have a modest master bedroom or a dedicated office corner, it will fit without forcing you to move the dresser. The base is sturdy, and the chair comes with a sleek, brown Oxford fabric dust cover that looks more like a high-end sofa slip than a protective sheet. That cover is actually useful if you have pets that like to lounge on the chair when you're not using it. Just pull it off, give it a quick shake, and the chair is ready for the next session. Now, the core of any massage chair is the array of programs it offers. JQslycdmv advertises 16 different massage methods, ranging from gentle Swedish strokes to deeper kneading and shiatsu. In my walkthrough, I cycled through a few of those modes while watching a sitcom, and the transitions were surprisingly seamless. The chair remembers the last program you used, so there's no need to scroll through a long menu each time. For someone like Maya, who might only have 10 minutes between meetings, being able to pick quick relief and start right away is a big time saver. One feature that stands out for daily users is the foot adjustment. The chair can extend its leg platform, letting you raise the footrest higher or lower depending on your height and leg length. I tested it with a pair of friends, one around 5 feet 4 inches and another 6 foot 2, and both found a comfortable position without having to contort their knees. The leg extension also means you can target calves or shins if you've been on your feet all day, which is a nice bonus for people with job-related leg fatigue. Noise is another point that often trips people up. The JQslycdmv uses a quiet motor that, in my experience, stays below the hum of a ceiling fan. When I was on a conference call, the chair's background sound wasn't noticeable at all. That's especially useful if you plan to use it while watching movies or listening to podcasts. You won't be fighting a loud whirring every time the machine switches to a deeper stroke. Control simplicity can make or break the user experience. The chair uses a handheld remote with a clear LCD screen, plus a few intuitive buttons for intensity, program selection, and timer. There's also a built-in Wi-Fi module that pairs with a smartphone app for those who love tweaking settings from their phone. The learning curve is short. Within 2 minutes I could swap from a soothing wave to a firm knead without looking at the manual. People who are less tech-savvy will still appreciate the tactile buttons, which are large enough to press without missing. A practical side note is the wireless phone charging pad embedded into the armrest. If you're working from home, you can set your phone down, let it charge, and still have the chair's controls at your fingertips. I tried it with a 5000 mAh phone, and it topped up about 30% in an hour of use. Not a groundbreaking energy boost, but it eliminates the need for a spare charger on the floor and makes the chair feel a bit more like a personal station rather than just a massage device. So, who should consider buying this chair? If you're someone who experiences chronic back or neck stiffness, or you regularly need a few minutes of targeted relief after a long shift, this chair checks a lot of boxes. The variety of programs means you can tailor each session to your exact needs, whether you want a light, relaxing wave after a yoga class or a deeper, therapeutic pressure after a heavy lifting day. The foot adjustment makes it usable for a broad range of body types, and the quiet motor ensures it won't disturb a shared living space.